to wake up. Time to get out of bed.
Get out of your coffins, you son of a bitches.
Time to wake up.
I want to hear everybody in the chat go, oh, when it hits. Oh.
Gotta get out of bed.
Here we go.
Out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and then they got go up. Time to wake up, bitch, get up. Get up, get up.
Bring in the dancers. Good morning. It's Friday. We made it. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Thank you, Ray. How's everyone doing? Welcome.
Splendidly.
As the empire rises again. That's right.
God damn it, I'm on mute. I'm trying to talk. Where's the dog going?
I was wondering why it
Don't know.
I
Got a
thought
wire. Hold on. Don't move. God damn it.
All right. I'm not moving.
when he looked down like that, he went back to Grande Levy. He had 7 chins. We got to go back and freeze frame that. And,
Yeah.
All right, let's just lay down. God damn it. And this one trips me.
Bob, look down again.
What?
Look down at the wire again, like you were just doing.
No.
Like that, like you were just doing. Look.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm here.
I saw something. Go.
Yeah. It's fucking.
It was better before.
Yeah.
You looked down at the wire and you had 8 chins instantly. It said you turned back into Grande Levy.
That's all. It's illusion.
Oh, it is. It's angles. It's all angles.
Come on. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? I'm going to be 61. I'm beautiful. Everybody knows it, and that's a fact. Let's get it started. Tip $50. There you go.
You ain't as beautiful as that lady right there. Tiff leading the charge as she always does. Gifted 50. Thank you, Tiff. If you are new here, you go into your settings, you turn on accept gifted memberships because especially on Fridays, people are very generous around here. They're throwing out memberships like they're not worth money. But they're not. No, they are. They are worth money.
They're not.
They Mike No Loads Morris in the house, the Reverend Bob Levy,
Jake
Hudson throwing in $2. $1 for Argentinian Ojeda and 99 cents for cancer. Thank you, Michael. Tibby, where you been, pal?
Tibby,
welcome back. Look at everybody pouring in here. We got a jam-packed Friday for you here,
and I don't have to go anywhere today.
Oh no, you're in for the long haul.
I canceled the doctor's appointment.
Good. What are they going to tell you anyways? What are they going to tell you?
Well, they're just going to take blood. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. I'll just send them my tampon, Look, I'll just do it. Look, today's too much. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I got, I got the metal things that go into the pool. They just came and they started it. And everything is.
The metal things. Is that the stairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the walking rail. That's not me. And get my fucking hammer. Where is my hammer?
The walking rail, you mean the handrail for the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The walking rail.
Relax, everyone. I speak Bob. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's not metal in the pool. It's
the walking rail.
Yeah. Look, everything. I'm just fucking happy, I did Uncle Vinny's last night. I talked to him about doing our show with the podcast. He's like, yes.
Oh
So,
yeah, Dino wants
yeah.
to come out. Nice.
Yeah, we had a good crowd for a fucking Thursday. I'll tell you that.
Other guy looks rough. Well, I mean, he's knee deep in banging over here all
It's been
weekend.
a busy weekend, yes.
Oh, please
Yeah.
stop it. Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? You haven't even heard it?
I don't believe it.
You don't believe what? What's
These stories. I just think he's in a different room in his house.
He's just
I
making.
am not the Bob Levy, the butter straw king of
Tell
Chicago.
me the numbers.
Thank you, Tiff. I mean, look at this woman. She's leading by example. Comes in, throws $50 like it ain't shit because it ain't her.
Yeah, it wasn't an improv exactly.
Tell
Thank
me
you,
the
Big
numbers.
Daddy Dodo for 5. What was I gonna say?
We're talking about metal.
Oh, me and my wife came up with another idea that we will bring in with the butter straw soon.
Go ahead. Let's hear this.
I'm not. I can. It got to be.
Tell me the
copyrighted first.
numbers.
What
Thank
is it,
you,
a
Brian.
salt straw? So that way the salt gets all the way through the popcorn?
No, the pull. No, shut the fuck up.
I know
okay?
people. I know people's fear is that they talk about an idea, and then they see it later in a store somewhere.
Mhm.
I don't think you have to worry about that with your stuff.
No, this is brilliant. This is the pull straw is going to be huge, Gary, and you know it.
Pool straw.
Gary,
you know.
did you call someone Gary on this show just now?
No, his
Oh.
Gary. He wrote it. I
Oh,
mean, I do
all right.
many things. I can do that. I can do
I
this.
understand, but we don't know that you're reading the chat and there's some guy named Gary. I think you're having a stroke and you're
Okay, Gary.
all of a sudden.
Gary, we can't have these conversations anymore because they seem to not like our love. The Gary show coming soon.
Gary show. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, happiness is good. I'm not falling into the hate anymore. I'm just going to be happy Bob.
Good.
Happy Bob is here to stay.
Can I ask a question?
Happy Bob is a little gay.
A little bit. What type of field is this invention or idea for? Can you say that? Like what area would you use this in? What would you
Cell phones.
Cell phones. Okay. So this
if
is
your cell phone doesn't get enough butter on the bottom.
Oh, shut the fuck up with this bullshit with this fucking the butter straw thing. I'm bringing that back, and I'm going to say, look,
I'm
doing it now.
Back.
Wait, is the idea to have some sort of cloth or wipe on your phone to get
Tell me the numbers.
to get the butter off
God.
your face from the popcorn? Is that
Yeah.
David Chandler?
50. Jesus Christ, Chandler.
Let me tell you something about this.
I
guy.
never tasted a dick before, but yours, I want a little taste of.
This
Line,
guy.
pal.
I mean, this
No,
guy.
I'm not telling him, honey. Don't worry about it. They're not going to get this out of me like the butter straw. This is huge.
Gina, wait till this cookie kicks in. He'll be singing like a canary over here. Don't you worry about it. He'll be telling us everything. Everything.
Look, Mud
Cell
Sharks
phones for the
Unite.
pool.
I'd buy
Is
a
it-
butter straw. You
Is
see?
it- yeah, of course. Well, we got one sold. Cell phones for the pool.
No, just don't worry about it, Bird. Just
Keep
stay the
guessing.
fuck in a tree. I cut the trees. The trees got cut down yesterday. I'm gonna keep quiet. Coming out of your money. That one.
I like if she calls you by your last name.
She did.
Chandler. I was saying Chandler goes around. He's like Bruce Wayne. You know, he's this billionaire that's not looking for attention. That's not looking. You know, he's just going around helping the poor kids of YouTube on every show. I see him everywhere, dropping money and subs. And God bless Chandler. God bless. You're one of the best. You really are.
Mammy says 65 members in 10 minutes. Not bad. There
We
you
can
go.
do better. We can do better. Let's go, guys. Let's pick it up. You gotta
Mhm.
make me look bad in front of the Onion. This guy's getting $100 super chats every
The
5
Onion's
minutes.
killing. I love the Onion in the morning. I get up early because for some reason, and I always tune in. But it's on members mode. And
Yeah, you just join in. You join. It's
how do
worth
you
it.
do it?
You hit the join button. Same thing you would do on our channel. There's a subscribe, and then there's a join button right next to it. And you click the join, and then it gives you the options of what you want what membership you join. But I think all you gotta do is I think it's $1.99 for a membership, and it's well worth it.
Honey,
I gotta say, Melton, as someone who's worked for people who have done radio by themselves, Pharrell, Jay, Howard. It is not easy to broadcast by. Not really. It is not easy to broadcast by yourself.
no.
And Melton's fantastic at it. He's really. You may not agree with everything he says, but
I did today.
Yeah.
He talked highly about me.
Oh, good. About time somebody did around here.
And that's weird, because you never expect anything like that,
Oh, I know. I saw, when he announced that he had the burgers the other day from Rustic and they were good. And I'm like, I know he's still going to shit on it. Somehow he's going to.
No, you know what? You can't. You really can't. And that's the fact. If you cook the meat and the hamburgers the right way, you can't. It's really unbelievable. And he hasn't even gotten into this.
Shuli Agar and Bob Levy here for Rustic Cuts. How we doing, everybody? So listen, when you're talking about meat, it's not every day that you get a good cut of meat unless you go to Rustic Cuts. Take it away, Bob.
And tell you one thing.
Tell me the numbers.
God damn it. I'm trying to do a commercial. Thank you, gifting 10 memberships, Rumbled, trench coat. Look, if I'm going to have a man's meat in my mouth, it's going to be the guy from Rustic Cuts, because I'll tell you, I just can't keep his meat out of my mouth.
So if you enjoy man meat like Mike Morse does, just look at him. Go to Rustic Cuts. Yeah.
Hey, winter's coming soon. You'll have a jacket on. Let's get fat like Mike. You know what I mean?
Why don't you look down again, Bob?
Well, that's different. That's reality. Okay, I'm a sexy man. That's what it happens. Look, it's like you have things that don't stay where they're supposed to anymore, but that's okay. But I'm still in better shape than all of you. Even my wife said, even Uncle Vinny, and there was 3 MLC people that we were hanging out with. They'll tell you later on how pretty I am. It's just a fact. I had a girl I went to high school with there that came, and she goes, he was so quiet.
Did you bring your great granddaughter too?
What the fuck are you talking about? I hope that fucking mic fuzz falls. Look at the fucking thing. Put it right straight.
Put it right straight.
Yeah. It's my OCD. I can't blame everything on the OCD. I came too fast. My OCD. Shut the fuck up.
If you didn't see the super chat, Chandler reminding all of you, turn accepted gifted subscriptions on in your settings. Yes, accept gift memberships. Turn it on.
Perry.
Because he just dropped 50 like it ain't shit.
Yeah.
Or Bob and Gina gonna F in the pool.
Yeah, definitely.
It ain't good effing in water.
Well, I'm gonna take the water out first.
yeah, they've been effing in the pool the last 3 months.
Yeah, it's a fucking damn.
Not sex in water, not fun.
Whatever. Maybe you're not doing it right. I don't know how to figure it out.
Anytime Bob has sex, nothing's ever wet anyway.
Yeah. Oh shit!
I'll make up stories like you. Ronnie John. Fuck, read it.
What'd you say, Ronnie John? Ronnie Munn Jr. I'm moist in pants, and it's not from the sun leaving.
You're damn right.
Nasty Al, come on. Nice. Buying Ray some Rustic Cuts, but he's got to film himself cooking on that grill. Where is he going?
What was that? And he got up like this.
Yeah, what did he do?
Real quick, Shuli, about this chat. I didn't have time to pull the clips. I'm going to try and work on it during the show now. But Ray was a little salty yesterday that Melton got his Rustic Cuts delivery and Ray has not.
Oh, here's what I heard. And go on Carlos Danger's Twitter, because I hear that he was taking shots at me, at all of us, and challenging us to stand up. So I would love to see that. And hear Ray say it himself before we react. Can I still get a gifted membership if I don't have YouTube Premium? Absolutely, I think, right?
Yeah.
All you got to do is just go on your
there for.
Did you just get up and go somewhere and then forget where you were going and what you went?
Yeah,
happens a lot. Happens a lot to me too.
Oh,
that's weeds kicking in. Weed's kicking in. That's why.
Yeah, I was eating the crumbs of the cookies. This Kafer is a fucking master chef. No steak for Ray.
I walked around for 15 minutes looking for my glasses the other day, and they were right here. They were on my head, just like you see them right now. I'm walking around everywhere looking for them.
I was calling her. I was talking to her on the phone the other day, and I'm looking for my phone as I'm talking to her. I'm like, I'm not. This app is too good.
That's why you're like, honey, have you seen my phone? I can't find it. That's hilarious.
It's not a brain fart, Mark Friggin. It's a brain shark at this point.
Bob Levy is an American hero. I mean, it's one we don't deserve. We don't deserve it, but we get it. We got it. Zeta, the other day I had reading glasses on my head and my face. That's wild. You're fucking doubled up and shit. Shuli won yesterday against Stuttering John. We will get into that, and I want to when we get into it, I want to bring in Vince, the lawyer, who is making some waves in this world. You know, Carl is done with him. Carl is no longer talking to him, and so I want to. He went on John's podcast, but this is crazy. I don't know if you guys have watched John's podcast, and you may not believe this, but he didn't really give Vinny a chance to talk. And it could have been an interesting conversation. But yeah, John, sticks to his game plan, which is, fourth grade fighting.
Yeah. But you know what the funny thing is that how he said Vince is a scumbag, a piece of shit, and all this shit. But what did he?
Agreed.
He was doing the deal a week ago. A week ago, they were fucking friends. You understand? Right. It went from he's going to do the deal to he's a piece of shit in a week.
That's the way it worked with Chad and with Carl and just about everybody.
But in particular with Vince, that's exactly how it works with High Pitch. High Pitch will go with Vince to Yankee games and sit behind home plate and go to the fucking restaurant in there and eat crab legs and all this shit. And then if Vince doesn't do one thing for him, fuck you, Vinny. Fuck your family. And he's leaving him. I'm gonna stab everybody. And then I
believe him because he's usually have a knife and fork in his hand, so he's gonna stab everything.
You're gonna die from butter poisoning.
I got a butter straw. I'm gonna stick down your throat.
So he goes from those extremes, but even when I started doing the Habitat show with Vince, Eric was very upset. And then while he's screaming 2-3 days later, he's with Vince at a Yankee game or Knick game. So it's again, John, very similar, which is what can you do for me? That'll base how I treat you. Based on what you can do for me is how you'll get treated. So anyhow,
it's weird. It's a really weird thing. It's like, John wants to do radio. And that, like when I'm with him, there's nothing going on. You know what I mean?
He was sitting on you yesterday on his show.
I didn't hear all of it because I was swimming in my brand new pool, John. Thank you.
Well, he had a co-host. He had a co-host yesterday by the name of IMDb. So if you miss that, John surfing IMDb.
I don't even know what that. I know what it is, but I don't.
It's like a site that has your credits, but nobody ever puts their credits in it. Other people put your credits in it. So it's like to sit there and who gives a fuck at the end of the day about IMDb?
But he changes everything that is said. You know what I mean? Like he's nothing in this business. Now he's nothing in this. But no, it's not happening ever again unless we help. It's not happening. He was saying, I caught him saying, if you join up for 100, you're in Philly. When I come and book a show in Philly, you're not going to be able to do that. You have nothing. You have no power anymore. That's what we're trying to say.
Well, and also,
you're not going to get it back unless there's a little help. And like we said, we don't mind helping.
And also, he's this guy that constantly burns these bridges and then promises things to people that he cannot fulfill the promise.
Right.
He's not
going to Philadelphia.
He ain't going anywhere. Anyone hear Bubba talking shit this morning? I will when somebody gets me the clip.
You fucking get that for us, and I swear to
very
God.
patient. I'm being very patient out of respect, out of the years we've worked together in the foxholes, the Bubba the Love Sponge show, the Miserable Men show. We were the ones.
We were like that.
We carried that 101.
Yeah, 101 was 10 fun for us. That we ran that fucking. But Tim Sabian was saying, "Oh my God, you guys should take over for Bubba." You know,
right here in the palm of our hand.
This is where he ate. This is where Tim ate, in this fucking hand, because that's how good we were. We fucking ran that place until some asshole had to open his mouth.
No names.
Fuck you, Gary.
Speaking of an asshole that had to open his mouth, I want to welcome one of our guests today. He has a new show. Well, no, it's not a new show. He has his show that he normally does with his partner Bobby Fran, the Replayables, debuting for the first time, and now will be the home of this show, barring any copyright issues or fuck up. The Replayables. That's right.
Or if you hire a crippled guy on the show, we got 4 weeks the most.
Yeah, we need black people on the network. We got enough cripples. All right.
Yeah.
This guy, you know him from Levy Land. You know him from the wedding where Ray took too much food, like a gavon, and all around.
Like they don't feed him at home.
All around great guy. Please welcome Chris Abels to the guest.
Hey guys,
Hey, Chris.
very excited about tonight. Debuting on the Shuli Network tonight at 9 p.m., which is our regular normal time for Friday nights, except for we are coming over to your network, man, joining the empire, and ready to bring a fun show to you guys and have a good time, crack some beers, and all that good stuff that we normally do. And it was funny, man, because when I was first talking to Shuli, he was like, "Your show's a drinking show," and I was like, "Not really. They've turned it into that, but I'm trying to save my liver."
Explain to people who may have not seen Replayables what the show consists.
In other words, explain to everybody. No, I'm kidding. You see, I'm funny. That's what I do.
So basically, man, you know how everybody sends you guys clips. Your friends will send you like just crazy ass clips that
sure.
They're always inboxing you, sending you texts and DMs. So that's been going on for a long time. It's always funny shit. And I was
hold on, Chris. I got to cut you off because there's a compliment for Bob, and he can't sit still.
I got to meet him last night. Great fucking guy. Knows everything about comedy. Let's read it. Johnny 10, $5. Great show last night at Uncle Vinny's. Bob is the goat. You know what
Well, you look like a goat.
I wasn't on stage for 2 weeks, and fucking, I was good last night.
You should add that in. Whoever's introducing you should now introduce you as the goat, and you come up on all fours. You just walk.
Yo, what's up, fellas? What's going on?
Bobby,
hey, what's happening, guys?
You're just in time. We're
bragging about me just in time. Go ahead.
I heard, bro.
So Bobby Fran is your co-host on.
Yes.
So now explain again. I'm sorry I had to cut you off, but Bob was getting.
He had to stroke his ego.
I get it. I get it. Part of his contract.
So they'll send us crazy clips and stuff like that. So we always get these, and we decided to put a show together where we run these clips and share them with everybody. But it's a very interactive show because we involve everybody that's in the chat and stuff. And so the people that are in the chat are the ones that are making the comments on the clips, and we interact with the chat. And it's just a fun show, man. We've been doing it for, I think we had like 32, 33 episodes, and the show has taken off. And what a better place to land the show than right here on the Shuli Network.
Well, thank
Kiss
you.
that ass on Shuli. Kiss that, suck that ass.
No ass kissing, man. No ass kissing.
Jesse James in the chat. Jesse James in the chat has the elevator pitch for you guys. This is what you tell people. Replayables is special ed, America's funniest home videos.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Essentially, in a nutshell, that's what our show is.
Yeah. Bobby Fran, welcome, buddy. We've known Bobby for some time. He's been a supporter of ours since we pretty much started, and very good on air. It's crazy to meet these people that are like, you assume they're just listeners, right? They're fans, and then you hear them, and you're like, wow, these guys can fucking do this. Like Carlos is another guy.
Right.
You know, so yeah, and Bobby's very good. You guys are great together. Can we get them drunk now? I mean,
that's up to you guys.
It's early. We got to pace ourselves. It's going to be a long day.
We have
I'm
a show
sorry,
tonight. So.
hold on. I'm
show
sorry.
tonight,
I'm sorry.
definitely.
Everybody was talking at once, and you guys sounded like pussies. What did you say? Go ahead. It's what? Early? Oh, okay.
You bunch of.
Not too early to wake and bake, though.
Yeah,
that's true.
Bob's 2 fistfuls into his cookie. I mean, let's go.
Yeah, man. You know, I don't have to go to the doctor, you know, so I'm happy to be off tonight. So it feels like I'm not tired, but it's nice to be off tonight and not have to run after all these shows, you know what I mean? In the day, run to the gig with no sleep, you know, but, you know, yeah.
You know?
Bob, you gonna be swimming on edibles tonight, Bob? You gonna be swimming on?
Going in the fucking Gina, get my fucking hammer. I am gonna go in the pool again. It's supposed to rain for like 4 days straight, but fucking what the fuck? I don't give a shit. I get tan. There's no trees back there, so it's just sun. I got to get an awning now. Now I need something else because I got to get an awning on the deck. So Bob will be awning in 45 minutes. Haunted mirror, fucking powers, fuck you.
All right, so there was something I was gonna say, but Bob went on.
It doesn't matter.
I trust that Joe got the naked pictures of my wife, since that's kind of the requirement working the Shuli Network.
You don't get a show on here without that, you know.
I know, yeah. Thanks, Joey C, for that little pointer. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Speaking of Joey C, I hear, I hear he's a little down.
Oh no!
Oh,
yeah.
How can you laugh when you know I'm down? How can you laugh when you know I'm down? Woo!
Paul, write that.
Yeah,
he's got a beef with me, and I've never met the guy. I don't know anything about him.
Get out of here! That doesn't sound like Joey at all. Why?
Yeah. So, I think he's mad because, like, when he was on your guys' show, and then he was on another show, he was acting like he knows everybody, and I said, Joey C, you've never met any of these guys. Stop acting like you know them. And every show is his idea, and everything was his. And I'm like, dude, you are so full of shit. Yeah, so
for a guy who claims everybody's taking from him, he's got no problem taking our stuff and using it for his thumbnails and using it for his. So, you know, and it's all good, buddy. You know, you use whatever. As far as thumbnails, use whatever you want. You know. You can say a lot of things about me, okay, pal, but not
I
your
got a
pal.
list here. Hold on.
You can say a lot. No, I'm
not your pal, buddy. Not your buddy, friend. Yeah,
Joey C. Not your list. I don't have time for that today. But you know, I've never went after your family. The only thing I've ever done is busted your balls like a man. Like
and
a
then
man.
you sent a picture of them.
Yes. Well, I mean, I wanted to take it to the next level. So
hey, there's something I need to know. Mike, do you have pants on currently? I just need to know this.
I do have pants, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
shorts?
it's called panties.
Shorts?
They are shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, he always looks like he's about to go to have sex, or he just came from having sex. It's very.
I actually just did come from having sex.
See, nobody needs to know
and that's
that.
never been said for years, and now it's being said. This is bullshit. I don't believe it. All of a sudden, he fucking hits the pussy jackpot.
Yeah, the mother load, as it were.
The mother load.
I mean, what do you want from the guy? Why wouldn't you be happy for the guy? You know,
I am happy for the fucking
no,
guy.
you sound thrilled. You sound thrilled.
I don't like the bullshit. You
It's
know?
all true, man.
Am I the only one not in on it?
Come on down if you want a little. I don't know.
No, like Kevin yesterday was so fucking funny. He kills me.
What is that noise?
He'd love to. That's
Is that
my
the dog
bed
with
squeak.
the ball?
Mike's
No.
bed.
That's my bed squeak.
Oh, what do you guys need sound effects to make fucking funnies? Is that the show we're getting here?
Yeah, man.
You're gonna get a hell of a show, is what you're gonna.
Hell
get.
yeah, we're gonna have a lot of
I
fun,
know.
man.
You guys did bring your own sound effects to the show?
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we're bringing everything, man. So that's why BF is a hell of a co-host, man. He's on point.
Well, I mean, you guys watch wacky videos, and there's a wacky trend going on these days on the TikTok, which I'm not on the TikTok.
Hold on
You're
a
on the
second.
TikTok?
Brett's Hollywood show. The Goo Goo Dolls are snipe streaming us right now.
Motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers. Can't get away with anything these days. So there's this weird trend going on TikTok where women sit there and they start getting donations, but they have to say something a certain way to get these each donation is like an ice cream or a hot dog or something, and depending on what the person sends them, they have to react a certain way to it. And it's really, if you don't think the end is near, if you don't think all of this is going away very soon, take a good look at what now, keep in mind, this woman's making thousands of dollars a day doing this, which means there are guys on the other end that are just in awe of this. And you tell me if it makes sense.
Good. Coconut, so good. Coconut, so good. Balloon. Grab. Coconut, so good. Grab. Balloon. Grab. Ice cream, so good. Ooh. Oh, thank you.
Bob, we gotta have Bob.
All right, I'm in.
We gotta come up with sounds for Bob. Like cool. You know, swim, you know.
You want a piece of the rev?
So they're paying her to do that stuff. And that's kind of what our show is. I mean, although people throw out super chats and get us hammered until we throw up and
right.
Well, so I mean, that's I guess it's kind of the same thing.
That's more entertaining, in my opinion, is at least there's a finish line where you go, I'm gonna donate until this guy vomits all over his equipment.
They've done it.
There's an end goal, right? An end game.
For them, yes. My liver hurts the next day. But
this is like, what are you getting out of this? What?
You got me feeling like a queen, huh? Thank you, Shelby. Fire.
Oh, to have if I only had a vagina, what I would do. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's so sad.
If you can only get one.
There you go. Exactly, bud. Son of a bitch.
Thank you.
Gang.
Gang. And then
I'm gonna write a script up for Bob.
Please.
I'm gonna be a TikTok star.
Oh my God. Can you imagine the super chat? So here's how it'll work. So here's what I'm thinking is we got to do it where someone super chats a word. So we have to have like a word, like a glossary of stuff. Bob, we got to make a whiteboard in front of Bob where it says pool and you have to go swim. And so he has all the instructions in front of him.
Why has it got to be white?
And if we get this going quick, Bob having to do this quick would be hilarious. Swim, smoke, drag, cigarette.
Yeah, we have to do Bob Levy's Soul Train word scramble or something like that.
Yeah, that's good too. I like that.
Okay, if I'm not swimming or building a fence,
sure.
Or dying from sun.
Well, there's nothing. She's like, that's not me. That is not me. Get that down.
Hey.
She wanted a big tree down, and I'm going, we need some kind of shade, and now that thing got cut down too. So now we're pull.
Men holding hands.
Does anybody know? Anybody in chat? Do you have any other backstory as to what this is about and how this works? Because I don't know shit about this. So other than it, I feel like I was just dropped in a mental hospital.
Sounds like it's some kind of ASMR audio porn or some shit she's trying to go for.
It's weird because there's another video where it's like you see the icons and they're donating, and so it's like an ice cream thing's up there, and you see it's like ×4, and she's like ice cream. It's like
good. Fire. Take you, Lily. Slay, huh? Meow. That was so good. Coconut. Bob. Amazing. Oh, thank you.
Is that a straightening iron in her hand?
She's doing the whole cock pose and all that stuff. Yeah, what is she doing?
Well, so this, I believe she's
like
making...
my cock hold.
Cucumber.
Correct me if I'm wrong, and Mike, you're an expert in this, and by this I mean food. She's making popcorn with a flat iron?
Love
She
you.
might be.
Yeah, because look,
yeah.
because look at
Yeah, there's the bowl there, and then
how it started, how it ended. You see that, boys?
mhm.
Hold on, I want you. Yeah, look. Oh, watch it in the curling iron. It pops. This is
Oh
great.
yeah, there it is. Okay, I didn't even
Mm,
notice.
that was so good. Coconut. Pop. Amazing.
It just grows and then she puts it down. Wow, what a
Oh, thank
psycho!
you,
Oh
Chris.
my
I love
god!
you. Love you.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Oh, thank you, Chris. I love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Balloon. Yeah. Ice cream so good. Oh, thank you, user. I love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.
Shut this off before I fucking kill everybody.
I'm gonna go to her page and get her to say Ray.
Davino.
Davino. It doesn't even know his own name. So, yeah.
What are you talking
No,
about? You're
that's a
part of
new
the
trend.
But yeah, and Bob's part of the trends too. He sits there and tells you he's not.
What?
Bob, you do the trends.
What's the trends?
Oh, I have video of you yesterday driving to your gig. With your
Oh,
beautiful
How do you-
wife.
I saw this one. Shout out Gino. Look at this.
Oh, this stupid fucking thing.
Put Bob's face on her. Look at this.
Oh,
It looks the same.
She keeps playing with these things the whole fucking ride
It
there,
is,
and
it
it's
is.
like, and she goes, "Are you gonna yell at me now?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm in a good fucking mood." And then she goes and does this. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm on the way to have a great show, and I'm a little tired, you know. And
you look a lot.
well, we had fun. We had a lot of fun. But she does this. The whole fucking trip is this. The whole it's like it starts as soon as we get in the fucking car.
Yeah, she's bored. She's trying to entertain herself.
What do you mean bored? How can you be bored around me? I'm the fucking greatest entertainer on and off.
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Yeah, it's like how long can she sit there and listen to you sing along to Foreigner and pretend to enjoy herself? No,
I'm a
He's a
jukebox
dirty
hero.
white boy.
I'm a
He's a
jukebox
dirty
hero.
white boy. You know?
yeah, dirty white boy jukebox.
Dirty
hero.
one.
Oh, come on. No.
But this is different.
No.
Marshmallow. Crunchy corn. Yum. Kitty paws. Pumpkin. Yum.
Wow.
Not spicy. Ice cream. Yum. Kitty paws.
It's much better when Carl did it.
Everybody's stealing from Carl. So that's where we're at. I mean,
Yeah, you won't see those clips on our show, man. The clips. We brought some samples with us. Can we give everybody a sample?
they better be better than Ray DeVito and Joey C.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's what I got ready to go.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah,
Who
yeah.
could-
You
could
want to
beat
go
that
first,
combo?
Shuli? I mean, we can wait.
Well, what we'll do is here's what I'd like to do. Let's get through some other stuff. Save your stuff for the second hour because we're gonna go behind the wall where the freaky shit happens. So
Okay.
member up on Fridays. The last hour we go behind the wall for members only. So if you're not a member like Jake Brownlow, get in there. Make sure your accept gifted subscriptions is on in your settings, and join us.
Should be fairly easy. Everybody's throwing out gifted memberships, man.
That's the
Cam
thing
coming
here.
in,
You
Tiff,
don't have
all
to
that.
do a lot of work here.
Show me the numbers.
Yeah, boy.
Mason in Portland was in John's chat yesterday, I believe, and had something very funny to say at some point. And I joined in John's chat at one point as well. Not his chat, his show.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then Ray was doing his show last night. And Ray, in typical Ray fashion, not paying attention. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just gonna tell you to focus. All right, that's all.
I didn't blur these, Shuli.
Oh.
I have a PDF images of them blurred, but I didn't blur the video.
Yeah,
Can everybody put their hand up over the bottom part of their screen, please?
What's going on here? What's going on?
You're fixing to see. Hold on.
Yeah.
What do you mean I'm fixing to
You
see?
fixing to see? I reckon
all
there,
right?
Bob. You all
What
right?
up there, Jed?
I'm trying to get this picture, Bob.
That's not
Yeah, I'm
me.
finna.
Get
Ice
that
cream,
down.
ice cream.
So Ray did a show last night with Ari, and that's one of the donators, Hugh Mungus Cock. I love
Try and
you, Ray.
imagine what's under the blur now. Can anyone
Yeah.
guess?
We can.
I'm
I'm
sure,
gonna say,
Ray.
yeah, I'm gonna say it's tied into the name somehow, but I don't know.
It's the other pictures I sent you, Joe. Maybe.
And then there was another one.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah, there was another one from someone named Rosebud.
Oh,
And
cute.
oh yeah, and I don't know if you know what a rosebud is in the sexual.
No, I don't.
No.
It's when someone's butthole is blown out.
Balloon knot.
Yeah, and it goes. The inside is on. It comes outside.
How'd you get the
Prolapse.
inside and the outside and the outside and the? How'd you get the balls over the ring? Over the range.
The blooming anal onion.
The blooming
Wow.
anal onion. Yeah. So yeah. So that was happening as well in the chat, and it's just up there, and he's just talking like, oh, there. Listen, I can't play it because it's not blurred, but listen to Ray in this.
Stop it. Stop it, Raven.
Rosebud wants to know thoughts on Earth's second moon. 2 moons.
And he's staring right at it. He just leaves it up. Look at Rosebud.
Rosebud.
It's a prolapsed asshole on his picture, and he's going, "What's my favorite temperature and why?" It's a good question.
Wow.
That's why he's my favorite.
Look at this one. Look at Ari. Even Ari can tell what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's name is Mike Hawk. So, there's not a lot of smoke and mirrors when it comes to Ray's show. It's pretty right there in your face.
Did he read that?
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time too. He's read
Yeah.
that.
Read it. He tasted it.
Yeah. Because
I sent him-
we did that to him a couple weeks ago, the exact same chat, and he read it and he was like, I don't understand what it is, and so I figured he'd get it later. So that's great that he turned around and got him again like a week later with it.
Absolutely. All right.
I sent him a super chat yesterday, and it said, "Hey, Ray, big Civil War buff. Do you like Colonel Angus?" And he read it, and he said Colonel Agnes. He even fucked that up. I couldn't even get him to read that.
Yeah, he was like, I don't get it.
Who's
I don't
Colonel
get it."
Agnes?
So, yeah.
Somebody got him to say a thing last night. Oh no, that's Rosebud's first appearance. Rosebud's second appearance. Sheckler's just documenting everything like a historian, like a historian of Divino.
I think
love-
Franklin got him yesterday. Somebody did, because they were like, got him and had a fish on a hook, and it was great. So sometimes he gets it, and then a lot of times he doesn't.
And I think somebody got him the night before when Shuli dropped in on Ray's show. Somebody got one in on him.
I think it was Terry Nee got him.
Yeah.
So okay, here's your choices. We can either play going into the second hour.
But I do have, before we do anything else, a script for Bob to read if you want to see him.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't want to read anything.
Yeah, there you go. But hold on, we gotta. Here's what we gotta do, because now we can't see Bob. So I want to see his face. So
Where are you gonna see me?
So can you?
I can't be
text
doing
that.
two things. Text it to me, and I'm gonna read it. But then I'm gonna be looking at my phone. So what's the difference?
Send it to
Even
text.
better.
Leave it.
Even better. Well, how you?
Then I gotta
need-
put
Yeah, go ahead.
my glasses on.
Can we silence the Morse bang bang talk?
Yeah.
Really?
Dehydrating every.
If you want to fuck me, just say so. You
I
know,
don't
it's
even have
okay.
one, and I'm dry. Jesus.
Please.
If she wants to fuck you, she send you a salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, look down again, Bob.
It's the way it is. Nobody looks down, and you don't go by that.
It's an optical delusion.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you
Bob
ready?
Up top, please, and then give him the solo with the screen. You know what I'm talking about?
And do you have any
So what am I
shitty
doing?
music? Do you
Where
have
am
any
I
of that
going?
shitty music that you played in the beginning that it could play underneath?
Yeah, Jesus
Yeah, I
fucking
do.
Christ. 15 minutes of that bullshit before every show. Cut it to
There
10
you go.
and start it
Copyright
on.
free, rhythm free.
Turn that down a little so we can hear Bob.
Yeah,
There you
babies.
Full cigarette smoke, edibles, yum, yum. I love me. I love me.
You gotta do
New
stuff with
teeth.
your hands too, and and move
I
around.
love. All right, pull. Cigarette smoke, edibles, yum, yum. I love me. My new teeth. Cheddar Bay biscuits, yum, yum. T. Where are my glasses? Pull. I'm old. Cigarette. Gina, rustic cuts. Pull. Hi, ham, guy.
What's this, like Deaf Tourette's poetry jam? What is this?
I was trying to get sound effects for you while you were doing that. Cigarettes.
Yeah. Sound like a Tourette's fit.
Dirty
like
white
that.
boy.
I'm sure somebody won't. I'm sure he's going. Is he doing a promo? Yes. On another planet.
Ham guy. Yeah, what is ham guy?
Bob's new closer is eating a tin can out of behind.
Yeah, because I'm the goat, motherfucker. And don't forget it, goats eat tin cans.
Big Daddy Dodo, big fan of you guys. I love Replayables. Great show to drink to. Go get to it, Ables.
They're gonna get us tonight,
Yeah.
Chris.
Oh, I know they're coming for us, man.
Look at Tiff. Welcome to the family, Replayables.
Thank
what
you,
an angel.
Tiff.
Thanks, Tiff.
What an
Tiff's
angel.
awesome.
I don't promote heavy drinking, says
Oh,
Terry D.
That's a
He
lie.
just sponsors it one super chat at a time. Yeah.
Right.
Single mother of five, please explain. I love it. Please explain. Doey C is mad at Ables because someone in his chat has the name Chris Ables and says some horrible stuff. Hilarious. Also, Ray equals dummy. This is the thing, and I've talked to Joey about it before. You cannot just fucking believe what people are sending you. There's so many people pretending to be other people. It's ridiculous.
Actually, that might be me.
Oh, all right.
No, I'm just kidding. So that might be me.
Don't give Bob a flat iron. That does not end well. I know. He won't open it to take the popcorn out. He'll stick his fingers in and burn
Oh,
himself. God damn it.
could light his cigarettes off of it though.
Mike
That
Morris,
he will do.
please open the drawers of that credenza and prove there's no bones or racks of sex toys in there. Go.
Yes,
Offer
do
accept.
it. Every one of them.
There's underwear.
They
All
got-
right, period underwear for 500.
Ew.
Mike doesn't get his period anymore.
Those are Mike's grainy drawers in there.
Best part of life now.
That's the best when
There
you
you
can
go.
just dump and not worry.
Oh yeah.
It's
is
It's
great.
fucking unbelievable.
dump and run. Ugh.
Ghost Crusaders TV. I would do unspeakable things to that elf.
Ooh.
I think he's
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about the lady. Yeah, we read this one. She's
Yeah.
disgusted.
I know
He's-
it.
he's
This story
turned
was
on.
worth repeating.
She's turned on. You know, when they protest, that means they want it.
What is this about?
Who can forget this? $5. I just got here. Did Bob jump in the pool while he was still plugged in?
What does that mean? What does
I
that
think he's
mean?
referring to your things that you were reading. I think
Yeah.
you thought you were
Oh.
short circuiting a bit. You know.
Should try it though.
What's up, buddy? What are you barking at?
Who are you talking
Obviously, a huge fan right there. Addicted to open cabinets. I
That's
mean,
one to kick Chris.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Obviously
Oh.
one. So
Oh.
but whatever.
We have a-
we're good tonight.
Yeah.
Do you have a a dollar amount to boot you guys or each other or the show?
I think
Should have-
200 each.
Yeah.
No,
I was just-
100 each.
No, I think.
Hey, how
400
about
is
this?
good.
$1.99 each, and we'll throw them right, bolted them off. $1.99.
$1.99. I love it. Yeah. Throw out
Uh,
$1.99 and you guys can boot us.
So what do you guys want to do? You want to watch me going on John, or do you want to watch some Joey C stuff?
Ooh, that's a toss up, man. I like the Joey C, but
And we have
like
John on
Joey.
MLC as well, a clip.
Yeah.
So We got a couple John things, and we got a Joey C thing, and then we
And
got.
he keeps saying that I do this joke about a cheese doodle or something. Like, come on, like I've never said anything about a cheese doodle.
Well, what's
at
funny
all.
is he goes, he's doing the same crowd work jokes over and over again. He's
Yeah.
been doing it for years, and then when he goes to name it, he only can do one joke, and it's not yours. You've
It's
never
not
done
mine.
it.
I have no idea what he's talking about. And you know what? You know what the funny thing is that when he talks about something like that, and I can really riff it every time, but if you look at people that do that kind of stuff, you would start with names like Don Rickles.
Oh,
You would
please. It's literally doing a tightrope thing without a net underneath you. You know, you're look, you can write a joke and work it out, and maybe it doesn't hit like it will a month from now or a year from now, whatever the fuck, who knows? But to go out on a limb and just start talking to him, not knowing where it's going to go, what you're going to come up with, that's a skill. That's a skill.
Yeah. Howie Mandel. I mean, come on. You're looking at Voss. You know what I mean? Come on. It's like,
dude,
stop
go watch the Kings of Comedy and watch Steve Harvey as a host on that show. His crowd work is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
It's a skill. It's a skill. And comics who can't do it well, they're always like, yeah, but they're not writing. They go, yeah, but they're not writing material. And it's like, you couldn't do this. That's why you can't appreciate it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Well, that's why
It's
he hates it too. He can't do it. So
a lot of jealousy when you're just not as good as us. It's just it's sad. It's like you can't. That's like Kevin said. You tell me right now that Bob's not a funny comedian, and he can't believe anything he said after that. That's what he told me later. He goes, I can't believe any. If he's not gonna be honest about that, how can you believe anything?
Well, he's not honest about anything. Come on.
Yeah.
What does Ray say? That crowd work, that people who do crowd work isn't material?
Yeah, he said it. I've heard him say it before. Yeah.
I just don't understand why people would think that.
People babble about long bits is not a fucking comedian. You have to be quick in these days. You know what I mean? That's a fucking fact. You know what I mean? You'll get fucking mauled by a middle here and there if you're closing. When you're
listen, everybody's different. You can't say that country singers are worse than rock singers or pop singers. I mean, if they're good, they're good. So it's all different styles.
Waste Bandit B, this is the best chat ever about gifting memberships. You guys are awesome because it helped some people, including me, through hard times, but it makes newcomers welcome and want to come back. That's that compliment is all you guys, chat. That is what you guys do.
because you guys make it fun here for us, and you come up with a lot of funny shit. So we look at it like you guys are part of the show. And
now you understand the concept of replayables, Bob.
Okay, but you're alcoholics. There's a difference.
Right. We don't have our alcoholism on display.
Yeah. So neither do we until the chat gets involved. I mean, I was never a drinker until they got involved, and now it's on.
How we do it, I don't know. Chad calling the ladies cunts was pretty good crowd work. Let me tell you something, that comes in handy sometimes. And sometimes it can really make a show. Sometimes it can't. It's
all the way.
journey.
It's how you do it.
Right. You can call a table full of ladies cunts
I think I did last night. I was making fun of they all had two babies up, and I go. And then they said something. I said something. And they go, two of them said something. I go, that somebody's not repeating themselves. That's the echo from their fucking cunts. And I just fucking gave. They were dying, but they were like older women and whatever. It's like you do it with a smile. If you look like it's fun, it's fun. If you don't look like it's fun, it's a bad decision. It's a simple thing, comedy.
And and again, it is.
Wait a minute, somebody's bragging about me. Eddie Baker, Baker. I was at a roast in Long Island with John and Bob. Bob was hands down the greatest. His son was the second. Actually, my son was probably funnier than me because I wrote for him. And
he's got better timing. He's got better delivery than you.
He was 16 at the time. That's before John helped his band make it. Holy shit! Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Okay, let's read this. Is this about me? No. Okay, let's go back to what I was saying then.
Crowd work is like crowd work is like the extra mile for crowd service. People walk away feeling included, like they were part of it, more memorable. Agreed.
It's exactly like here, okay, with you guys. You come in here. We have to entertain you people and the people, that are listening, that are just at work or whatever. But the whole thing is that you have to make it an evening for those people that are there. It's about them. It's about them at that moment. I'm not going in there and just being a robot. A robot doesn't sell for me.
Thank you, Kenneth, for gifting a membership, buddy.
And thank me for being me.
So Ray thinks crowd work isn't comedy. Then he must not like Florentine, Brewer, Levy, Landau, Norton, Kelly, CK, etc. Ray doesn't know what comedy is. Ray is a great writer. He's very regimented. He has a schedule. He sticks to it. I respect him for that. He doesn't go a day without coming up with a new bit, or at least trying to, and that's really what you should be doing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But to say that that's not a skill and that's not comedy or that's not stand-up, that's ridiculous.
He has a schedule. Unless he's on stage, he can't keep track of that, and his crowd work is absolutely horrible.
Well, what does he do when somebody heckles or is just a little loud?
He yells
Flips
at him.
out.
He starts yelling at him. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Shut up, you." And I'm like, "You dummy, they're here to see us. You don't chase them out."
There's almost
and that was at Abel's wedding.
Yeah.
Well, there's almost no successful comic who isn't good at crowd work. There are a few who don't do it, but if you're working the clubs a lot, you have to learn to do that, to keep people engaged.
Yeah, no, and there's a lot of times where maybe you're doing a show where things are just a little flat, or it's not where you want it to be, and there's an interaction in the audience with you and somebody, and it completely turns the show around.
Yeah, put that back up. That was about me.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You're a funny comedian, Bob. Kevin looks like an unfinished clone that thinks he's a black belt in Muay Thai.
Kevin's one of the best comedians out there, and I'm not kidding. He makes you fucking laugh. I'm telling you, we laugh a lot. Like I haven't seen people that are that good at his style. His sarcastic shit. I mean, it's amazing.
So he texted you that he's watching right now? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say this. You say this later.
Topo Gigio, please promote replayables before going behind the paywall. More exposure helps. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You,
and that'll be that's not behind the wall tonight. That is right. That is free on the channel. Yeah,
free show. We just ask everybody to come by, support us, drop in for the premiere, man, and we'll have some Modelo's on deck. BF will have his Tito's popping. Just bring your drinks, bring your smokes. Come by tonight, 9 p.m. Have a good time.
And super chat these guys, man. Super chat them. That's how they fund this alcoholic operation. Yeah. So. It's all going to them. So give generously. Does Bob have one of those special water hammocks with a winch on it so Gina can lower him into the pool like the injured dolphin?
Well, why would you even? Where does that even come from?
Well, it was about you. It was about you. So I wanted to put it up.
No, we have a
that metal thing.
Yeah,
she bought something that kind of floats. I don't know what she got yesterday. We had to go right away.
And please listen to Brian Clowder and hit that like button, people, because
but the other one's great. Thanks for letting losers like me play with you. Hey,
please. We're all losers. We're all together in this. Please.
See, and that's what's
we didn't have time yet. God damn it, give it time, okay?
This weekend I'll be fucking in the pool with
Wait, the NYG a pool float, Bob. Yeah, that's what it is. Sorry.
My 1746, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Jabba the substitute teacher, please. Okay. we'll go to the John stuff. So if we're gonna go to the John stuff, then why don't we do this? Let's send what?
Nothing.
What happened?
Did you forget what you were gonna say?
No. I realized I was disagreeing and I didn't even hear what you said.
Supposed to do that with your wife.
I just don't like I know you're gonna say something. You're gonna be like, let's go to break, and then we'll come back. No,
you don't want to go to break.
No.
Okay. You want to send Vince a link, and
No.
we'll bring Vince in, and we'll start watching.
Okay.
Well, you tell me. You tell me what you want to do, Angel.
Yeah.
I like keeping you happy.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, yeah.
All right, you heard it here
Sounds about
first,
right.
folks. Yeah. All right. Well, can I go take a quick piss then, and just don't do a break. You guys talk. I'll
All right,
pop
go
out.
ahead, hon. She's got a weak bladder. You see, that's what happens when you get old and you're not me. Thank you for gifting Ronnie Colas. Thank you.
Tell me the number.
Welcome to the network. We hope you have a good time as you stay here, and you will, because it's a lot of fun.
So, Bob, you're
And
gonna piss in the pool, right?
I'm not pissing. I
You're
want.
not
I
gonna-
will be the one and only that does that. Okay. I
You
have
can
the
put
most-
You'll be
stuff
the
in
one
the
and only
pool.
that's going to be swimming in there. Then
I love that pool. I love the pool. I love the trees that cut. I love that fucking. Now my neighbor on the other side wants to help me with putting the lawn down. You know, he knows
Of
his-
course,
his
he wants
kid-
to get in the pool. Yeah.
No. He has his own pool, and he's like, I can have a guy come by and we'll put sod here, and then we'll spray the green stuff, and then it grows from seed or something in an area. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. I said, whatever has the better price, because I think it's going to be about $2,000 to do that, and that sucks, It's for fucking
when are
grass.
they going to get that done? Next July?
Well, somebody's either coming this week. The landscapers, they gave me kind of a price, but
Did you pay
it
them
was
up front?
$1,000 without the lawn. But who knows what lawn goes to this
Right.
day? I don't know. But I can do it because I got to get topsoil. I got to even it out. I know how to do that. I've done this shit,
Right.
but I
Back
wanted
in-
it done
when you
really
weren't
fast.
300 years old.
I know I can do it because you carry 2 pieces of lawn on each arm. You throw them down, boom, boom. You put them in so when they open they fit, and then you know what I mean. So like you give it about 4 feet. So then when you open it, it goes to the 4 feet and it closes it with the other one, and you're just putting it out in sections, not on top of each other.
How many
And
times have
mumbling
you
Levy
bought-
finally stroking out. I'm not stroking out. I'm explaining how to do landscaping.
Are you
I used
talking
to do
about putting sod
landscaping.
down?
I was the scaper of the land for many years when I was a young lad in Liverpool.
Yeah. How many times have you bought like Amway or stuff that they're selling
Nothing.
like door to door? Are you sure?
I bought
because-
meat off a guy that came in a truck a long time ago because he kept coming telling me this is great meat. And I'm like, dude, I buy it at a store. I don't buy it off a fucking pickup truck. And he goes, how do you think they fucking get the meat? I go, yeah, by a pickup truck,
Yeah.
And I just bought some meat just to get him the fuck out of here. And I said, don't come back no more. And I had a sign in front of my door because people would come by. They always want to do your driveway over. And I put up a picture of a gun with a bloody bullet coming out and says, do not fucking ring the bell. And I would have it in front of the house for a while. And then they didn't come.
And it worked. Yeah. That's how
It
the
definitely
solar
works.
panels. Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah, I'm
solar
sure.
panel guy, that was just, they got me at the door and those fuckers don't shut the fuck up. And I'm like, look, I want
I
to
know the
okay, come
feeling.
back. I say, just come back and that stuff. And they're like, and he goes into a speech and then he's like, I'm out there for 20 minutes with the guy. And I'm like, I don't need this shit. And then when they
No,
call
if
me,
it wasn't for Gina, you would have bought that.
Yeah.
well, they said that they wanted to do it for nothing. And I was like, you're going to do it for nothing? And they're like, yeah.
Right. That sounds like a good
Yeah.
business model.
Well,
That should have been your
this is
first
what-
clue.
This is the Biden stuff. They want to put those things on your roof so you don't have to no energy. They
No,
want
it's
no
nothing
energy.
to get started. Once they cut a hole in your roof, they've got you.
I don't know. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I was
Promote
told
Shawnee.
not
He's
to
a
talk to people. She
Terry
said don't
Neese
talk
says,
to people.
promote Shawnee. He's fabulous in a Ray way. Shawnee
Mm.
Boy is one of the producers or the producer on Replayables.
Mhm.
He does a hell of a job each and every week formatting the clips for us and stuff. He's a great guy.
Speaking of
He's a
Sean,
bad drinker too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Oh,
Sean,
yeah, he was-
you know who's been texting me lately? High Register Sean, our buddy Sean.
Oh, I miss him, man.
Yeah, I think we got.
Which one is he now? Okay. Oh yeah. I like him.
He's great. He's great. And
Yeah.
very
I actually
fun.
at one point thought he died because we were in a lot of contact, and then all of a sudden it just stopped and he disappeared, and I was like, what the hell happened? And I thought he died at some point, but
he's a guy that goes off the grid quite a bit. He's
he's a great dude, man. He
very
is like
funny
a great
stand-up,
guy.
very funny on stage too,
Well.
man. He really, he's a good writer.
Speaking of that,
it's been 5 minutes. We haven't talked about Bob.
come on, guys. More about me.
5 minutes. You wish it was only 5 minutes. That's only
Dave Valenzuela, $4.99. You need to have a Azo pool party where everybody pees a different color, and nobody's peeing in the fucking pool.
Dave Vuvuzela.
Big Daddy Dodo $4.99. Let Chris play a sample before you guys go behind a paywall this morning. No, it's
got a good
probably
one.
something that we can't play.
No, it isn't. No,
If we can't play it, they can't play it. We're
Right,
all on
right.
the same
That's
channel.
what I'm saying. This is
So
like a
here's
waste
the thing.
of time.
Shawnee Boy, this is where Shawnee Boy becomes a good producer. He goes through each clip, runs it for copyrights and everything else like that. So that way we know what we can and cannot use.
Doesn't this guy have a life at all? What the fuck?
No, he doesn't.
okay.
His life is replayables.
Okay, that's duty. That's
Duty.
Judo baby. When I wasn't being sarcastic, Bob. I think you're great. So do I. Thank you.
Well, that's
Wasn't
Dewey.
being satanic.
I agree with you.
He's not. That's much like Levy's neck. It's an optical delusion.
It really is, because if you put your head all the way down, stuff is going to happen. Wait a minute. Pull scam Sam. Bruce Levy claims new dog Perry is a rental.
Wow.
Levy scam. God damn it. You fuckers are too much.
It's going to be on Twitter in 10 minutes, muttering
Yep.
Jay. Shocking exclusive.
Rental
dog.
Rental dog.
How much you paying a day?
Bob Levy caught in rental dog lie. We have this from yesterday. So Vince was a guest.
I'm just happy that nobody's saying by the way anymore, truthfully, because that was
What'd you
getting
say?
fucking annoying. And you know it. Everybody is press 1 if you thought by your way was too.
Said it again, boy, here on the show. You uttered those words, you're a big asshole. You said, by the way.
Joe, do you have a good sample video of theirs we want to try before we
Jim
get into John's?
PCL, baby.
I think Mr. Abels or Mr. Fran has one loaded in.
Yeah,
Mister.
You
How
guys
come you
want to
didn't
play
call
one?
the guy in your block, mister, before you pulled a gun on him?
He did. He said, Mr. Old Man, I'll put one between your fucking old eyes. Get in your house. He was polite.
This is a story about Joe, the producer. Mike, write that one about him shooting.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Steve Miller. This is a
Mike,
story
right
about had 2 bullets. And
Mike, get on that. Get on that. Reseda Bureau of Toilets. Jules, how many Whack Packers are still alive? How about an all Whack Pack episode called Not Yet in the
Ooh.
Coffin?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, we lost a lot, man. We lost a lot.
I don't,
It's a bummer. All right, you ready, Bobby? You got a video?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
right.
So it's probably clip number 1, which is called "Beam Me Up Snotty." This one was handpicked for Levy. So
Oh, nice.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
too
yeah.
no, it's good.
early.
It's good.
Yeah,
You'll like it.
Good. You'll
Yeah.
like it.
Hey, dude, man up. Their show works much faster than this. They're on. Dude.
Oh.
How did she get a load in her nose?
You got to watch that again. Watch.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah, watch to the end.
Play it again. Play it again.
Popcorn.
Watch him catch it.
Already, it's a great show.
Yeah. So that's one of the samples. We'll take everything else with us
Come on
behind the
with this
paywall.
shit.
I love it. Shuli, I always defend you. I see why people don't like you now. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm sorry you wasted your time. Don't defend me. Just let it happen. It's fine. I don't waste my time with it. Why should you waste yours? You know what I mean? What did that say? Not only that Howard invented radio himself, Marconi was the front.
I thought it was macaroni.
All right. Let's do a little of this, John. We'll start it and then we'll finish it behind the wall. All right.
Yeah. Fair enough. Because
it's not fair to the members, the people who are paying, signed up for that special access to not get it. So
bad he looks.
He has Vince the attorney on, Vince the lawyer on yesterday. And, this whole controversy with Vince posting the text message thread that we're in with Carl up on Reddit. And now Carl he's out of that text thread, that I can tell you. And he's out of the Vince business, according to him. And currently there ain't no coming back. So he has
Ain't no coming back.
Mike, do that one. Do that. So John had him on yesterday, and in typical John fashion, just yelled and screamed and sang and kicked him off.
So you know what the weirdest thing is? When you go to your parents' house or anytime you went there, they never bought you a shirt.
No.
His mom bought him this shirt.
That is odd.
Yeah. It's so easy to pick this shit apart.
Fresh out the pack.
It's insanity. It's like she's like, you only bought one shirt with the saying on it that you said you had two. You don't have two, so let me buy you one.
He also bought his shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, I could understand if you went on vacation somewhere and you bought somebody a shirt, like a Hawaiian shirt in Hawaii or something, but just to buy a shirt because you're like, Jesus Christ, get a hold of yourself. That's not good.
Yeah.
All right, and this is just a quick example of how dumb John is these days. He only had one guest yesterday. And then after his guest left, I show up. And up until Brennan's show yesterday, he still had no idea how I got onto his show, how I got a link. Here we go.
The dues pay is coming in.
And I'm backstage. I got a beer in my hand. I'm holding it up, going, cheers, cheers. I'm like, let me in. So he finally saw me and let me in. I think he saw me from the start. He was just debating whether or not. And I gave him credit. He didn't have to bring me in.
No, but he was the one that brought you in.
He was. And I tried to explain that to him. Yeah.
And a lot of people on unless somebody clicks you on.
Correct. And a lot of people don't want me to bring this person on, but I will. Ladies and gentlemen, Vince the lawyer. Vince, how are you, sir?
What's going on, guys?
Nothing much, buddy. We're about to break this down. I don't know if you watched my appearance with him after your appearance, but do you find it interesting that John is still stumped as to how I got backstage?
Were you utilizing me taking something from someone behind their back and sending it to you?
Well, but I didn't post it online. Thank you. It's a new bit we're working on, guys. That's our Who's On First.
Yeah,
Let us know in the chat what you think. All right, let's get into this.
Hey, dues payer.
Johnny boy.
Oh, where are you? Drinking cerveza on my balcony.
Listen, let's have a beer. Let's talk like men. No yelling and screaming. Let's have a... See, I didn't come in angry. I didn't come in... Yeah, I said, you know what? Let's put it all out there. Let's have a talk on your channel.
You're not a real beer drinker, Shuli. You're just with the weed. What are you going in with the beer?
I think he just broke 500 at this point. I know when I left, there was over 700, and they left quick. Discussion.
Well, I don't know. Are you trolling me now? Are you toying with me?
No, I'm not yelling. I'm not mocking you. I'm saying let's.
So why do you have my background? Take my background off first.
All right, you brought up a good point. I can't sit there and say I'm not fucking with you, and I have his background up. I will give him that.
All right, sorry. Because that's already. Oh,
you're a dick. You are a dick.
What an
You see, me and John can have a normal talk now. You understand?
Yeah, I don't think so. Because you sat there and you were like, he's ready to work with us. And then the next day he's sitting there pulling up your IMDb page. Like, if there's one person that gives less of a fuck about IMDb than Bob.
Bob can't even spell it.
Exactly.
I don't even have a website. Okay, I
Exactly.
don't fucking care. I'm having fun. I am going out there and I kill, and that's all that matters. And oh my God, right now, like I said, I'm talking about he's unsellable right now.
Do you agree with that, Vince?
That John's
As
unsellable?
stand-up.
Yes,
as stand-up.
as a stand-up.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's all I'm saying. Without our help, you know what I mean? It could work out well, but he has to understand that, you know, it's about earning money. You have to earn money. You can't be given money because you think you're something, okay? Because you're not no more. And I'm not being mean about that.
It's
But
a
with
reality.
us, you
None
become
of
something.
None of us are. None of us are demanding anything right now.
I
you
am,
know?
truthfully, but I'm not
Yeah,
going to
you're
speak for
demanding
them.
water in a pool, but other
Yeah,
than
and I got it, okay? And I got my fucking round ice, and I got my fucking tea, and I'm out of sugar, and I'm pissed.
John, you can call Bob at 646-831.
Yeah, Bob's down to his last 7 handfuls of sugar.
No, I'm down to none.
So, but Vince, no,
I get it.
Bob's
My phone's ringing. Shit.
But Vince, no one is a bigger supporter of John than you. All jokes aside, you've put in more time and energy into John than most people.
Should.
What are you? Most people should. What's your opinion as of now of John's return shows?
They're all right. I mean, I only watched 10 minutes. I can only watch 10 minutes. I don't like his show. I never watched it after I left the show. Now, Mike, I now realize that I was dealing with a narcissist, and that's what makes John John. But you can't have a business or personal relationship with a narcissist unless you're supplying. It's just going to be, it's going to end badly. So that's my issue with him. I don't find him interesting. So right now, I just don't care about John, except for the fact is, could I have worked with him? Yeah, people liked it because I brought in this counterbalance to him, but a narcissist doesn't want anyone to disagree with you. And that was the issue. That's what made us good together. But then again, he couldn't keep it going. Now he would, again.
No, I was just agreeing with you. He couldn't handle.
Yeah, because the thing is, a narcissist will cut you off as soon as you disagree or they feel slighted. So he would do that to me 17 times a day. He would change the password on his account, so I couldn't even work on the YouTube channel for him, which I was doing voluntarily. As soon as he felt slighted, he would just change it.
This was the line that you kept saying to him yesterday that made me laugh. Well, you go, Vince, you're a narcissist, and you say all criticism is self-criticism, John.
But a narcissist doesn't even hear that. You cannot argue with a narcissist. I mean, it's fun for the show, but in real life, a narcissist does not care what you're saying.
Yeah.
All they're worrying about is counterattacking you.
Right. They will shut down.
Surely
Just like no, you're not nearly as bad as
No, not even close. Not even close.
No, but the fact that when you just start singing and yelling whenever somebody tries to bring up a point, that's exactly what that is. Because I can't hear.
He's tuning it out. He don't want to hear any of it. Yeah.
And also wait for the cutoff, Mike, because he's controlling this interview, and same with me. The second he cuts off, you know that you got to him. He'll cut you out of the show.
Right.
Which sucks.
Background off first,
All right, sorry.
because that's already. Oh, and there's my other background, man. You're a
Sorry.
I almost fell off the treadmill when I saw this.
Come on. Oh, there we go.
Is that better? I can
Why
do
is
it.
that barbed wire?
Huh?
Oh God.
Why is that barbed wire?
I don't know.
Let me
I guess
argue Kevin's point.
Cool or tough or something.
No,
Yeah.
everybody was trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I know.
I like that one.
I like this one too, John.
Oh, it's the leaves of fall. Okay, now, children.
See, I mean, do we work well together or what? Is this not a runaway hit show,
This is
John?
magic.
Mike, write that song, Leaves of Fall.
Leaves of fall.
Mike, it's not a parody, right? An original song called Leaves of Fall.
A lovely ballad.
I will send the horn section over at 3.
Sounds like a Ronnie Munn poem. Leaves of Fall.
Vince is on Chinese HGH and weak testosterone. Allegedly, right, counselor?
He didn't.
Blinky Jetty, lose my number. Lose my number. Don't make fun of me. Lose my number.
Hold on. We'll get into you being a bully and a scumbag in a minute, but let's deal with this scumbag first.
me just
First
say
of all, grab a beer. Grab a beer. Join me.
No. It's too early for me.
Come on, John.
It's too early for me.
John.
Now listen to me.
Yeah.
Did you watch Vince?
Yes, I watched him on here. I agree with Carl as far as posting private text. I don't think that's right. I don't think, I think Vince is caught between being a super fan and being a friend. And
I don't think Vince wants to be famous.
And I take that back. Vince is not a friend.
Definitely not a friend.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I'm like, what am I talking about?
Well, I think he definitely was looking for some clout from the Reddit world, and
Thank
some
you.
love
That's
from
what I
there.
said.
Yeah, but
70 people.
can I ask you something, John?
Yeah.
If you don't mind. And first of all, thank you for bringing me on. You had a choice. You could have left me back there, and you brought me on. And
No, I don't run away from anybody.
He hates me so much, he can't even let me compliment him.
Right.
This is fucking wild. This is wild. Watch him get so upset over this.
I'm just saying.
Not you.
I'm just saying. Props to you for bringing me on. You didn't have to. All right.
No, it's no problem.
Nope. Take a compliment, or I'll leave. No. All right. So listen.
And I made him laugh.
Don't laugh.
You love it.
Now I made you laugh.
Right.
Now I made you laugh. So stop.
Go ahead now.
We're gonna think this is all bullshit. Stop. Okay.
Thank you, Tiff.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go. Get them question.
Yesterday.
That's what I took long to ask a question.
Yesterday, you on your show, which I watched. Great job.
Thank you very much.
You were playing something off of Reddit, and you accidentally shared your Reddit screen name, which led to a deep dive from people on Reddit.
Yes.
From people on Reddit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
He's already upset, right?
Yeah,
Vince?
I'm full of shit. Yes, I'm full of shit. Yes.
He's pissed that this has come up because I was watching the show and there were people in the chat sending him super chats. Now, John, if you're going to sit there and accept super chats, you got to put them up. Look, the only ones we don't put up super chat is if there's any personal info, anything that can get the channel in trouble, we don't put that up. Other than that, these people are paying to fucking troll you and talk shit. You got to respect. It's the first thing Vince talked to me about when I left the show and started doing my own things. He says, you got to leave the comments on YouTube. He says, you got to let people talk shit. It's one thing John never understood. Right, Vince?
Yeah. And obviously now looking back, Mike, a narcissist can never allow bad comments to remain. And that's what's always going to keep John at the level that he's at.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to you, buddy. That's all. And so I'm curious. Okay, I'm curious your thoughts and comments on the countless amount of posts that you've been posting on Shuli's Anonymous, but not as yourself. I'd like to get your thoughts on that and comment.
I don't know which person you're talking about, but my as I said before, I got
the leopard screen name.
I don't even know, but I got permanently suspended.
I covered this on my show, Shuli.
Yes.
That scratching body parts is an indication of lying. And
yes.
Again, it's just an indication. It doesn't mean that he is lying, but it's an indication of lying.
And he starts to stutter more.
Yeah.
Vince, do you know any criminal profilers that would come on the show and watch a clip and give their assessment of John?
Yeah, dude. Actually, I went through this with one in one of the shows I did on Jackie when Jackie got busted down at the Cardoza Hotel when he went down the Cardoza Hotel and then pitched it on the show.
Vince is such a piece of shit. Go ahead.
So if you guys go watch that show, we do all the analysis. Jackie does the same thing. He starts scratching as well once Howard busts him for it.
So yeah, I love that idea of a FBI profiler just going, oh yeah, when you stick your finger halfway into your ear, that means you're lying about spitting on yourself. That's a sign of lying.
But I went to, I don't
see.
I got suspended on Reddit, so I couldn't get back on. So and I don't know about you, but they give you any name that you want. So what's the point here?
So again, for a guy who never goes on Reddit, to know that they assign you whatever screen name.
Well, how do you get suspended if you never go on there?
Another great question, Mr. Abels. Don't expect that on their show tonight. They'll be shit faced. There's not going to be any.
Yeah, we're going to have fun. So.
Yeah.
Well, I know they give you any name that you want, but when
Do I go on there and trash you? Yes, of course. Because I think you're a loser.
But why don't you do it under your name?
Because
Why?
I don't know how to change my name. I just got done telling you that.
Yeah, but you claim you're never on Reddit.
I tried to change it to my name.
Hold on, but you claim countless times that you
Yes.
don't go on Reddit, and you don't lie.
No, I never did. I never did.
But
I
there's
just started.
countless posts.
Yes,
that go back
I finally
months.
just.
They go
Yes,
back
Deuce
months.
Player. I finally just got.
Now notice the yelling has started,
Right,
the
yep.
screaming,
The
he's
name
cutting
calling
it
you
off.
out. Yep.
He's fucking up his own story already. You know, he goes on there, but he doesn't say it's him because he wasn't assigned he can't pick his own name. As if he could, he would.
Right,
He
but
would.
all the
he
posts
did
are
pick-
saying John is great. So he's
Well,
not,
that's the other right. That's the other thing is he's posting in the third person, but he's not acknowledging that he's the first person.
and they even call him out, or even said that one we saw. He says, "This isn't John."
Yeah.
But can he just go John Stut John or something like that if he can
Listen,
make up a name?
When I was on Reddit, they assign you a screen name. In the Dabblers Anonymous, when I would post, I would say this is me, just so people know that it's me, so they can talk shit directly to me.
Yeah, and then I would post your exact address right
Exactly.
Discovered Shuli's Anonymous, and I find them hysterical. So I went on there.
Okay, so
and I was told by my friend John, you got to go on, and I'll tell you who told me: Reg Bergamo or Mocha Joe's.
And again, I don't know these people. This has nothing to do. He just loves pulling in as much shit that has nothing to do with what you call them on as possible, right, Vince?
They're from high school.
Yeah, right. He's bringing up his goldfish he had in the sixth grade.
Sound like Star Wars characters.
Mocha Joe.
On Twitter, they said, John, you got to go on Shuli's Anonymous. So I did. Big deal.
And again, John, nobody's upset that you're on Shuli's Anonymous. You can go on there all you want. You can post all you want, but don't sit there and claim that that Reddit is this cesspool of doxing and evil shit and people talking about your kids and blah, blah, blah. And then you're sitting there camped out in a tent, loving every second of it until people go, oh, is that John? And all of a sudden now, oh, no, I'm not on here. This isn't me. Just lies in his 50s. He's still lying.
Right, but when I asked you first, you denied.
Is this all you got?
No, it was just one of my questions that I
No,
wanted to
is that
ask.
all you got? This is a weak argument. So yes, I go on Reddit now, and yes, I post.
It's not.
And yes, I deny it's me because I like to fuck with people like
John,
you.
John, you're yelling because you're kind of caught in a lie. You just
So he likes to fuck with people, but he don't like when people fuck with him.
Not even a little bit.
You did.
There's no lie here. There's no lie.
Oh, Ryan, thank God for
You
coming.
know what the
in.
funny thing is? He says how dumb I am.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I figured out how to make money off of you.
That's
Really?
really.
I mean, come
he
on.
can yell Bob, you hit it right on the head. He can yell all he wants about how we suck, how we're hacks, how we're nothing, how we're this, how we're that. But let me tell you something, John. There is. You would need a small shuttle bus to put the amount of people in it that are making money off of you. And yet you cannot make money off of you.
And it
that's-
drives
and
you
that's our
crazy
fault?
because he can't figure out why this is happening because he knows the show that he does. Ryan Sharman, he called himself the GOAT with that account. Pathetic.
I mean, you like to fuck with me? You think that bothers me?
Grossest of all time.
guys, I haven't had sex in 2 hours, so I got to go. But,
Love you, buddy.
Yes. We'll see you guys next time. Bye,
You got
everybody.
it. Nothing gets
Nothing not to hurt your asshole.
Yeah, nothing gets Mike going like Stuttering John footage. That dude
Thank God.
is so
If
hard.
that's what it takes. Fucking do it every day.
Yeah.
Look, your chat saying you're a liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm not.
There
saying-
was somebody in his chat that wrote "liar, liar, pants on fire," and he gets so mad at me
The
for
look,
bringing this up.
the look that he did to the screen. Put it back a little bit. Look at the look that he gives the screen. Like my chat.
You're yelling because you're kind of caught in a lie. You just
No,
lied.
I'm not.
You did.
There's no lie here. There's not a lie.
Look, your chat saying you're a liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm not saying it.
God.
Somebody put it in there. I'm just reading your chat.
Okay, why don't we talk about a liar?
That's why pencils have a racist. We in third grade. You fucking sane fucking talking motherfucker.
I'm rubber, you're glue. Yeah, wait for him to start yelling that.
And you ran away from me like the little fucking wuss that you are.
Now he says you want to talk about getting caught in a lie, and then he brings up this hotel interview.
Yeah.
What have I lied about regarding that hotel interview? The only person. Yeah, go ahead.
You always said you ran like a little bitch.
I always say what?
That you ran like a little bitch. I mean, you never wavered from that story.
Yeah. You
Well, I was
admitted
gonna
that
say-
you were a fucking cowardly fuck.
I was going to say the only thing that he's lying about is the definition of the word run or running, where you would
Well,
have
how you gonna run with that big fucking kid's backpack on you?
with my snail shell on my back.
I mean, you look like a turtle, like a turtle running away, calling security, and yeah.
I was moving
with your backpack. Who, by the way, there's tape of you on stage making fun of someone for wearing a backpack.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
Get out of the business now, Shuli. It's over.
I hear the hypocrisy police squad car pulling up. I gotta go, guys.
Woo.
I made while wearing a backpack. I made fun of wearing a backpack. Hey, John, I wear backpacks. I can say that. Okay.
He's proud of it.
Thank you.
There's tape of you on stage making fun of someone for wearing a backpack, calling them a child.
Can you?
Meanwhile, you're the hypocrite and you're wearing a backpack.
He didn't even have the shirt on. He didn't even have the shirt on.
He's holding up hypocrite police shirt and it's not on for the first time in a week and a half.
Why doesn't he just get a sign with a stick on it and just hold it up?
That's why. Why didn't he start doing like the TikTok girl? Hypocrisy police. You know, he's just doing all this
coconut juice. Coconut juice.
So you run away from me and get security.
Right.
And I'm like,
now I was going to answer this, but you'll see what happens.
And I'm not asking you anything bad about Shuli. I'm asking you about Jump the Shark, and I'm asking you about Baba Booey.
No, he asked me one question, and it was about my boss and his show, Jumping the Shark. That was the question, not about the Jump the Shark. And it wasn't a question; it was a statement, and it was from his Twitter from a week before.
And it wasn't even a sentence when he said it.
No, he slurred it out. It fell out of his mouth, and he was a mess.
Correct.
Thank you to the 1,000 people watching us live.
Hey,
I know you accuse. Listen, I know you accused Bob earlier of saying the same crowd work jokes over, but these are all your same.
I am not
over and over again.
Who's paying?
Every show since you've returned.
Why did you run away from me?
Why
did you run away from me?
You want to know why I didn't talk to you and give you an interview?
Why did you call security on me?
Okay, so let's backtrack a little bit. Leading up to
let's
us coming.
backtrack. Now here comes the review. Hold on. Let me just intro this. Here's a segment called Revisionist History with Shuli.
Hasn't heard a word of what I said, but he already knows it's revisionist history.
Go ahead.
So going back. Okay, shut up and let me say it.
Dues pay Mike.
Vince, you got to handle something. You're coming back. We'll bring you back in.
What happened?
But Vince texted me. He's got to jump off for 5 minutes. He's coming back.
I'm still a guest. Be nice to you.
No, you're not a guest.
You brought me
You're
on
an
your show.
uninvited
I'm a guest. Be
You're
nice.
an uninvited guest.
Well, you invited me in, so how am I uninvited?
You came in. I didn't.
Another lie. Another lie you got caught in.
Because he's going, I didn't invite, but he doesn't understand. You have to click the button to bring me in. I could sit back there the whole goddamn show.
Right.
Who gave you the link? Who gave you the link?
You had one guest.
Who
Who do you think gave me the? You think I'm a master hacker over here?
John, I don't want to say it, but Adam did it. That scumbag.
Oh,
all right. I'll admit it. I broke in. in. I scaled the walls of the internet and I got in.
Did I?
No.
Wait, hold on.
Who gave you the link?
Huh?
Who gave you the link? Did I?
No.
Oh, so then how did I invite you? Who's the liar, dickhead?
You invited me by bringing me on.
What a fucking dick.
Oh my God.
Liar. Fucking. Yeah. Okay. Nice try.
Mike, do this song. John, who's running now? Bow, bow, bow.
Do that one.
You
Mike.
let
Do that
me
one.
in and let me out again.
You invited me, but you didn't. We're working on. Mike, put a pot of coffee on. Let's figure that out. Did anyone mention the cream pie avatar that John showed on his screen twice? No, but people sent me that screenshot. Yeah, Bob, John, pay attention. Yeah. Pay attention to the donations that are coming. Just when you see John, you're great. Don't stop reading there. Just keep looking into it.
Yeah, no, it's the he sees the money sign.
Yep.
That's it.
He sees the dollar amount. He don't read shit. Yeah.
I look at the beautiful animals that the people put up. Now that's a wolf. Okay, it's a wolf by an ocean. You don't see a lot of wolves by an ocean. Only ocean wolves do that.
Remind us to put that back up when Vince returns. But Vince, you conducted yourself in a manner quite unbecoming. You know what else is the day that I popped on, Vince was his only guest, but he sent out links to Carl, Opie, Brennan. I'm trying to think who else. I think that's it, but yeah, none of them showed up.
I think he's mad at Brennan again because Brennan said something yesterday near the end that would piss him off. Like no normal person would go, that's Kevin. You know what I mean? But he's going to be mad. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be something about Brennan soon again.
Shocking. I can't believe that's going to happen. Let's hear how big and brave he is when he runs away.
Oh, Andrea got a question for Vince when he comes back. So remember that.
All right, Andrea, he's back.
Oh, Vince.
There you are.
Where is he? There's a fucking beach coyote in the way. I can't see him. There he is.
Vince, you conducted yourself in a manner quite unbecoming, according to Vlad the Dragon. Your comments.
I agree.
Thank you. Did you guys ever expose your friend who is just like Stuttering John? Also, Vince is no longer Vince the lawyer. He's now Vince the betrayer.
Have I ever not betrayed anybody?
Yeah, we're in that group text still. Carl's not in it anymore, and Vince sent the text out last night, and the other person in the text thread with us goes, I think it's just me and you, Vince. And I wrote, I'm still here. I said, I've known Vince was a scumbag for years. This is not a shock to me. These $2 were made off of John. Filet of fish, $2.
Mm-hmm.
Vince, go back away. Brad N. Give the champ a break. He took a lot of hits to the head from Cabby winning that fight. Oh, that will make him nuts.
Don't say that.
Cabby did not win that fight.
That will make
Don't say that in the chat ever.
Bob's throat sounds. $5.
Is that the landscaper?
No, this is a guy named Bob's throat sounds.
Hold
John
on a
is.
second.
See you later. John is that guy that was in the right place, right time, and has been riding it for decades. Vince would disagree with that.
I disagree.
Vince thinks John's talented. Thanks for making John entertaining. Thank you for being here and being entertained, Vin. We all float down here in your imaginary pool, Bob. Gar, couldn't agree with you more. Receipt of Bureau of Toilets, $5. John's face either looks like he huffs Joker gas or the grimy paper bag he does it with. Your thoughts? I don't know. It depends what, gas is expensive these days. Are John's kids actually Jewish like he says, or do they just identify as Jewish? I don't. He had mentioned that his wife is Jewish, so if his wife is Jewish, then the kids are Jewish. Yeah.
Avatar.
I thought they transitioned into that religion.
Did he even check?
Hey,
Hey,
you
motherfuckers,
do those
okay.
jokes on Vince the Lawyer show, okay? Not on this
Okay.
program.
Yeah, sorry.
I called him a coward, and he skewed me. Thank
The
you.
motherfucker's supposed to give me a price.
What happened? What's going on?
No, they're supposed to give me a price on the lawn.
Yeah. Hey, Vince, thanks for sending me those photos of Carl's wife. I didn't even know you had my number. Gagia.
Hugly, you got to come back on, Hugly.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
He's good, dude. He's good, and he's good at what he does. He had a super chat to John the other day that John left up for like 10 minutes. And
What did it say?
It said, you look homeless and you're in a house. How is that possible?
Hey, Andrea said Bob sent my question. I didn't send you a question.
Andrea, we didn't.
No, she sent it.
Oh,
It's somewhere in there. Somebody find it.
Boys, look for Andrea's question.
Okay.
Vlad, yep. He said, John threatened to show the emails between him and I when I was a mod. Is that doxing me? Vince?
Yes. Now, here's the dish. Bob, I went through it yesterday with him. What is the definition of doxing? It's the release of private information.
Okay.
So a week ago, someone released John's public information of where he bought his house in Crap Coral in Florida. They released that specific name, Cape Coral, whatever it's called.
Crap Coral.
Okay, so that's seven days ago. I released it 2 days ago, which has already been released. So there's no claim of doxing. The town that you live in is not private information. That's public information. And most likely your address is public information.
So my question is this: if releasing or posting or screenshotting emails is considered doxing, why is a text message thread not considered the same?
The content is what matters. It has to be something that's private and confidential. So the text message that I released with Carl was just goofy. He's like, oh, can you believe I'm in walking distance to John? Which, by the way, guys, in all the probabilities and all the shitty towns in America, those two end up in the same fucking town. I mean, how funny is that?
It's like picking the Powerball numbers, not even letting the computer do it. It's like you picked it and hit it. The odds are astronomical. Gary, thank you for the membership. Go ahead. But somebody says here in the chat, I just want to put this up, Sheriff Brackett, but you don't need to highlight it for every nut on the internet.
We are not entertaining for every nut. We're not entertaining because people may do things. We're not advocating anyone go to his town, his house, his town, or anything like that. So also the intent matters, right? If I put up your address again and say, hey, go and beat up Shuli or go attack Shuli, yeah, your address isn't private, it's public, but my intent would be to harass you.
I see what you're
Vince, you said again. If I put up your address again.
I did.
Yeah. Well,
you
John,
said that.
but thanks, by the way. John went on his mentioned yesterday about the pool being built here, thanks to you. So
The what pool?
Now Vince did a thing on YouTube about the pool we're building here.
Well, what is the update with that poster issue? Because
the what?
The poster issue, because you haven't refunded the money, nor have you given anyone their posters. That's what everyone's claiming.
I'd be happy to address that, actually.
I'm swimming in it right now.
Well, I didn't ask Joe. I asked Shuli.
Yeah, but Shuli doesn't know the answer, so I'll tell you. So we actually emailed the 200 and something VIP ticket holders from Pottstown and asked them how they would like to receive their poster, and exactly 15 people responded that they gave a shit and wanted their poster, and they will be getting them.
Which is exactly why you can't do it that way. Business contracts will never allow you to say, hey, let me have the money for the product, and I'll email you 30, 60 days later, and if you want it, email us back.
And you're
eloquently put.
And you're 100% right in the sense that if we went into it going, we're going to rip these fuckers off for posters we're never going to make, then you're 100%
And the price wasn't
right.
even like that was a regular VIP meet and greet was a normal price. The next thing is a normal price, even if they weren't getting anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's like we didn't up it, definitely. But yeah, it should have been some idiot said, hey, let's give them a poster. And they weren't ready.
And again, it just goes to show that the people bitching about it the most, A, weren't even there, a lot of them, and B, didn't even give a fuck if they got a poster in the first place. They're just happy that there's something they can bitch about. And that's fine. I'm, go for it. I said from the minute we talked about it that this is on me. You know, I should have followed through. And that's my fuck up. I'm not blaming anybody else but me. So
yeah, and I ain't either. I'm blaming Shuli.
So when
too.
are you refunding the money then?
There's no money refunded. If 15 people want their money back, then
No,
we
the
can
300 people want their money back. They don't know how to contact you.
If you don't want the poster, then what do you get? It's fucking 5 months later. You're that upset? You're $40. You got a show.
How could 300 people want their money back when we didn't sell 300 VIP tickets?
Whatever the number is of VIP tickets you sold.
No,
you said 300. Yeah, you said 300.
You're out of
whatever
line.
the number is, you know the number.
You're out of order.
All right, so back to what's going on with the call issue. John has.
Whoops.
Joe.
John has no issue because on that guy Muttering Jay, I don't know who that is, on Twitter, someone sent me an email. He posted John's Cape Coral town 7 days ago, way before I ever released that information.
Muttering Jay did?
Yeah. I mean, that's what someone sent me. I don't know who that is or what that is, but I have the email. I sent it to you guys. Yeah, actually, your producers have it. So that was that. Now, by the way, Shuli, I knew this for about 3 weeks, and you know how hard it was for me to keep from you guys, especially in a private chat.
You didn't even tell me, and you tell me everything.
For the most part, I mean, all my emails to John, I blind CC you and Carl for the most part, right? So the fact that Carl got so upset about this, I was upset at him that he got so mad over just this little thing.
So let's go from there. Now, Carl has said he is out of the Vince the Lawyer business. He, as of now, I think he's still pissed off at you. And so where do you stand? Would you like to apologize to Carl? Because
no,
I think, okay.
I don't want to apologize because if we're doing something goofy, I don't want to have to worry that something that I do is going to be met with such harsh criticism all the time. I can deal with that, but you and I both know Carl was not mad that I posted our private text message. That's bullshit. Carl received a text message from John. It included our text, but it also included Carl's address. It included Carl's picture of his house, and it included John's threats that he's going to come to his house. Then Carl. So
I'm sorry, John received that text to his phone and he sent it to you or screenshotted it?
John sent a text to Carl. It's in your text message as well, saying, here's your house, here's your address. I know where you live for the most part, things like that.
Okay.
And then Carl accuses me of secretly giving his address to John. That's why Carl got mad at me. Carl can spin this any way he wants now, saying I released his private text. We both know that we send a lot of things private. If you want to keep something private, just tell me, and maybe I'll won't post it.
Carl, I know Carl's watching. If you want to jump on and address this, you're more than welcome to. But I also know he said he's out of the business with you.
Yeah,
so.
Look, no offense to Carl, but I mean, what business of mine is his? He's got what, 20,000 subscribers. I mean, he could do what he wants. I don't know who Carl is. You begged me to go on Carl's show 8 months ago or 9 months ago, where you asked me to a few times. I had no clue who he is. I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway. And, you know, it was okay. I wasn't mad at you for doing that, but I just don't know who Carl is.
The one thing I heard him say about it was what he was mad about. And I mean, I don't know. It's just what I heard him say was that you put the information out there. And with some people, he's getting threats and stuff like that. Well, now these people that are threatening have his address. So that's what his wife is concerned about and what he's concerned about, which that's legit because there is a ton of crazy people out there. And if they get a direct address to you without having to go research it, because a lot of them won't think about that, that puts him in a position. So that's probably why he's pissed.
Potentially, but that's a novice move. Again, I get this a lot from clients that have less than 100,000 subs or just starting. When people start to come after you, they came after me, by the way. My picture with my kids is standing in front of my house with my social security numbers was posted on Twitter and Periscope for a month. And this is 5 years ago, but I never complained to Shuli. I didn't go crying to anyone. And I said to Carl, I didn't post any of your private information. Nothing that I posted was private. I just said that you lived in Crap Coral with John, right? The same town.
Can I play a little devil's advocate here and throw this at you and say, look, we communicate and text with people all day long, right? I mean, tons of people. And you have one.
And that's just Mike Morse because he's a fat fuck.
Tons of fun. And now one of these people that you text with on a daily basis Take my pool down. Take the background of my pool down. One of these, if they have to now tell you, hey, don't post our text conversations, can't you see why that would be frustrating to somebody?
100%. But you and I both know he was not mad that I posted our private text. I sent you why he was mad. He said, Vince, Vince, he accused me. You are secretly communicating my address to John. He didn't say, Vince, you posted my private text. Because if I posted a text that said A, he wouldn't care. He just was mad at me because he incorrectly thought that I was communicating with John directly.
And Carl just texted me, and it's in caps, and it says, I have to tell Vince not to release a private text?
Again, Carl, keep deflecting, Carl. You know exactly what. You didn't say, Vince, you posted something that was private. You accused me of sending your address to John. I had your address, I had John's address, and I didn't say anything to either of you until someone else came out with it. And by the way, Shuli, Carl sent this information to us in a group text. Yeah, it was private, and I thought it was goofy. I didn't even think twice after I sent it. And then all of a sudden, he's flipping out like a little baby.
I should have posted it under just a leopard or something, Vince, and then nobody would know.
Oh, I posted on the Guinea the lawyer. I didn't think anyone would make the connection.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was on. Carl says I didn't know it was on the internet. That's just much worse. That's much worse than just
Carl's
sharing with John.
All right, so if Carl's going to continue that, I'm going to show what actually was said in another video of what Carl was really mad about. I mean,
that's such a bad idea.
I know, but I don't care.
Why? But why? Why do you need to do that? Listen, you guys don't have any cases over there at the law firm? I mean, what's
obviously
going on?
not.
What's going on? Did somebody fucking trip, fall down or something? And slip
Listen, man, when I'm chatting with guys, I don't want to hear like this little whiny bitch saying, "Oh, you posted something. Oh, you posted my home address on the internet." It's like, what's the big deal? I mean,
but you've seen him drink. Of course, he's going to be a whine. No,
is he? I mean, like he looks like. The look is the teeth. Are there dentists in Rochester or in Cape Coral?
Wow,
oh, this is going.
I think what it comes down to is maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm just speculating, but it might be because it was a text. Like if I was texting Bob or texting Shuli or texting BF, I would never text Mike Morris. But if I was, I would never share any of that stuff with anybody, because whatever I'm saying to them, no matter what it is, good or bad, I wouldn't share that, because whatever we're texting about, that's between us. That's
but we've said Rob Soul sucks many times. So
well, yeah, but I mean that's public. That is public information.
Yeah, you're falling for Carl's. It's a red herring. He's sending you on this thing that he was mad about the private thing.
I'm not falling for shit. I'm just telling you the way I feel. If somebody is texting me or sends me their phone number, I'm not going to give that to you, because if they want you to have it, they will give it to you. It's not. It's not for me to put out there.
That's not my dog.
What I'm saying.
That's not mine.
It's an etiquette thing.
Yeah. But on the flip side too, Vince, where John is saying that he's going to sue you and stuff, I'm like, he can't really sue you, man. It's public information what you did put out there.
Well, I didn't put it out there. Muttering Jay put his information out there, the whole document. I just said that they may be in walking distance to each other. So there was nothing that's specific to either of them. Now, Carl has a legitimate argument against me. Compared to John, Carl is in the right to be mad at me, but not John.
I like that Bob keeps changing. You can make Bob change his opinion on this 17.
No. Somebody said shut Tyler up, and I was like, "What? No, it's not to me. It's not mine. It's not mine."
Send Carl the link. I don't know if he's available. I don't know.
Just send a link.
Send it anyway.
Jesus fucking Christ! It's like
Vince is a scumbag. Just because something happens doesn't mean you can create the situation for it to happen.
Guys, the funniest thing in the world that I had to sit on was that Stuttering John and Carl living in the same fucking crappy ass neighborhood in Florida. I did not disclose that to either of them, and I knew it for 3 weeks. I didn't even tell Shuli that, because there's certain things, and Shuli knows. I mean, Shuli, you could say if I represented you or not, but like, I'm not going to disclose real information. This was a goofy thing. Carl can. Hey, look, I never disclose any of Carl's opinions on blacks, Jews, anything that's in the private text. I just said that he's in walking distance between John and him. It was just something general and goofy. There was no intent, obviously, to harm him. And Carl should understand that. Now, I don't like guys that flip out. He accused me without even asking. I would have told him that I posted that to everyone. He was accusing me of colluding with John and giving John his real address, which I never did.
You have to hate Vince to not find that funny. He's a fan.
That was fucking good. That was. Now, what we talk about.
Now we need Perry to move into Cape Coral, and Voltron will form.
By the house in between, yeah.
The crime is paying and housing Vince at Pottstown. Yeah, listen, Vince is a big deal. Without Stern, where would John be today? Gulp. Bob's throat sounds. Who knows? Where would any of us be? I mean, we could say that.
I would have been on Opie and Anthony, but I made a choice, and my choice was what I listened to. Right?
I would have been a dancer. Since they are already paid for, can I get a poster? Yeah, DM me. We'll send it.
Get a fucking poster. Who gives a fuck? Everybody gets a poster.
You get a poster. You get a poster. Now we're gonna give everyone a poster, and that's gonna start a whole.
Whose idea was the poster thing? Whose idea was that?
I don't know.
Why go? Yeah, we'll give him a poster, and then
it was dumb. It was dumb.
Holy shit!
It was dumb. All right. What do you want? Blood?
Oh my god!
He's digging himself even deeper. Come on, even blind Mike can see this is an obvious troll / heel turn. He's never been a baby face. Vince has never been a good guy.
Well, here's the one. This is great. Benny, put up Benny. Where'd he go? Benny. He was there. Come on, put it up. Find it.
I see.
He said Vince is a ghoul.
Yeah.
That's your new name on Twitter.
Vince the Ghoul. Yeah. Car Leopard just 7750. Car Leopard just 7750. Where are you?
By the way, who buys a house in Florida where the beach is it's an hour and a half drive for those two idiots, and John doesn't even have a pool?
But what didn't John say? He has a not a lake, but what is that one? Like the ocean, it has a side, like a bay side,
sewage pond.
I don't.
It is sewage.
Yeah, I mean, he said he had something that's walking distance that he can. You guys remember what it was called? What he said it was, but it's like it's not the ocean, but it's a part where there's water on the other side. A canal? No, it wasn't a canal. It was come on, you fucks.
An inlet.
An inlet. That's what he said. Okay, maybe.
What's my address? 90 William Street, New York, New York. 15. Oh, by the way, here's another thing, Shuli. Hold on. You cannot. The important thing.
You cannot what?
You can never dox yourself. Whatever you want to define dox as.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want anything coming back to the channel because you're doxing yourself. I don't know. YouTube makes the rules as they go along every time. So who the fuck knows?
Terry Nee, $2. I never got an email. I bought 2 tickets. Exactly. What's up with that?
Exactly, Terry Nee.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll we get somebody to drive it to your goddamn place. We love you that much, Terry. Enough about the posters, Robbie Z.
I'll have him at a pool party and just hand them out to.
Wow, take a picture of this like Kevin Brennan. Please dump Vince and bring back Mike Morris.
What kind of lunatic are you to write something like
that?
You're
that hated, Vince? Oh my God. Like all lawyers, Vince is a weasel. Hero of the stupid, $4.99. Florida sunshine laws make it difficult to maintain privacy. Dead Fool, $4.99. I don't think Vince is helping the reputation of lawyers.
Shuli, when Carl sent that text to us, do you believe that he really wanted that information to get out? Subconsciously or consciously?
No, I don't think so. I think he was sharing it with friends. And I also, I don't think he was aware that information was kind of already out there because nobody publicly ran with it. I'm not gonna give up even John's personal address or info or location. I don't want any of that shit because we all have these fucking wackos, in our world, and we're not much better than them. But at least we won't show up to somebody's house. Not all of them can say that. So
I had to get a new dog.
I think it's at one point he would tell the story, but I don't think he wanted his personal.
And to be clear, I didn't give any personal information.
Right.
I just
Bob's
said
old
that
teeth, Shuli and the Ghoulie. That's a new show.
Sorry, my friend ate a cookie. He's a little out there right now. Obviously, another Vince troll to get more eyes on him. Typical heel turn. Don't hate it. Actually brilliant. Vince's idol is Dominic Barbara.
No, it's not.
The boat's on fire.
All right, Stacy's our executive producer. Okay, we're done. Thanks for stopping, Vince. We'll see you soon. Can I get a poster of Mrs. Shuli in a swimsuit? Goddamn kilogram, my man.
Just email me and I'll send it to you.
You know what?
Vince says everything.
Anything you'd like to plug, Vince?
Of course. Vince the Lawyer's channel has been on for 3 weeks now and we probably have more views than most of these people in this universe. I am not into the whole bashing John thing. I'm really not into your show. Like I said, I'm not into calls either. That's not my thing. We're going through all the old Stern shows, and the few that you're on, we'll put up there as well. In fact, we just did a show with John racing.
He's killing. He's killing.
John racing that Watt Marco. And Shuli, do you remember this? You called in and asked about it. I put that up on the show. Yeah, you called in from your mom's basement, I guess, when you were in Vegas.
First floor.
Yeah, so you called in and you asked Howard how the race went. And John almost won the race. If you go to my channel, you can see the final results. See if John beat an NFL player in a 100-yard dash.
Well, if we haven't heard about it every day this week about that victory, then I think, spoiler alert, we all know he may have not won. Otherwise, it would have been on his IMDb. Vince, thanks for popping in. And thanks for riling everybody up, man. You're great.
Yeah. And a call text me said, send them the link to the dentist. He said,
oh, Jesus Christ.
Get one more in.
Oh, my God.
Now, did Vince say he was not into trolling, John? Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Is that what I heard? Yeah. So did he not participate in that whole 3-hour Uncle Rico last week, which is it's coming out, right? You guys
Vince is a trip, dude. Vince is a trip.
He is so unique.
And you know what the trippiest thing about Vince is? He's actually a really fucking good lawyer. Like, he's really good. So
you have to be if you can think on your toes like that and fuck with people. Yeah.
Was Mike W an alias Mike Morris account? Yeah, that's a good point, Donna. That might have been an inside job. What we got this Joey C thing? Do we want to?
We got to go behind the scenes now.
Let's go behind the wall. We got John on MLC. We got Joey C. We got some Ray clips. We still got a ton of stuff, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, read the super chats if you still didn't do that. And then today at 4 o'clock, MLC on YouTube and MLC podcast on Patreon, MLC podcast on YouTube, and I'll be swimming in between shows today. How about that?
And if you're not a member, get your membership. It's $5. $5 gets you in, and join us. And if you've been gifted, make sure you thank the people in the chat. If you haven't been gifted, turn on your accept gifted subscriptions next time. Accept gifted memberships. And if you're not coming over, I just want to remind you guys, these two animals will be on tonight. Their show debuting, Replayables, fully interactive with the chat. You guys help steer this ship, and you guys can help them make a living. So, so if go in there, super chat them. They'll have their Venmo stuff up. You can give them direct if you don't want me get my grubby little Mr. Burns fingers on it. I get it. I want this to succeed. I love these two dudes, and I think they got something good here. And with the chats that we have with the people in this community, I think this show will be perfect for all you guys. 3-hour watch party of Hypocrisy Police releases today on YouTube. Us working in cahoots with Chad while he was John's first guest on his Hypocrisy Police show. You can watch it all unfold in real time. Us coming up with the questions, the Venmo comments, everything. Thank you, Kenneth Pogue, for gifting. See, somebody just got gifted a chance to come behind the wall and join us for the next half.
Yeah, also, it was a coyote. It's an ocean coyote. It wasn't.
Get out of bed.
Ocean coyote.
I don't even know what the hell's
going on. New member. Ocean coyote.
Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Thank you for watching.
Behind the wall, y'all.
In about 5 minutes.
Oh.
3.
Oh, yeah.
All right, see you over there. Let's go. Get out. Everybody out. Get out. Go. Chew. Chew. Get in the other room. Chew. What? Chew. No, I didn't say the other word. It sounded
Got a bed, bitch, go.
Yeah. Look at this. Hubby.
Get up, and then they got go up. Gotta wake up, bitch, get up.